Brad Williams, XL Prime. We're going to use an if statement within a VLOOKUP. Separate an output that we don't want. What am I talking about? If performance rating equals F, show an X. Otherwise, perform the VLOOKUP. Very simple, basic if statement. VLOOKUP, F5. What's F5? F5 is going to be, Lindsay, rating B5 to C9. Column 2, true. Why are we putting a true in there? It has to be true. In other words, that is an approximate match. Over here, remember, value if false, optional, true. That's an approximate match, okay, right here. Range lookup, true, approximate match. The X. So if the lookup is equal to F, put an X. We don't want to see an F here. You see right here, there's an X. Well, it's because this is 109 and it's above our threshold. Otherwise, just do a normal VLOOKUP. All right, F9, you can see how the X's come in. Now, what's going on over here? F5 is less than 60, show an X. Otherwise, perform your VLOOKUP. I love the if statement. It's just handy. And here, if we have this horribly low score, I don't think we can go any lower than, what's the number here? 64 to 110. This will never ever, this won't ever show as a 60. Now, if we just change this to, I don't know, 0, it's going to just blow everything up, but there you go. So what happened here? We should put a threshold in here that will correct this. How do we do that? Well, we can put an if error. That doesn't solve it. We could put multiple criteria in there, but an if error, we'll just put, you can just do that if you want. And if, comma, see what happens? We just said F9, and we know what I put, if error, if F5 rating is 52, that should be an A. Why are we getting F9? Oh, because we set a minimum above 60. It's throwing an error. We could change this. You can see, that's why we put thresholds in here. We could put, if a certain score is equal to, and you could put a number here. You could also put, you could say if less than 60, put a Y. You can put multiple if statements together in order to accomplish this. But you can also configure it intelligently and just say, we don't want, if anybody ever scores a 60 on in a round of golf, they should win big prizes, because that's a rather rare event. I'm sure it's occurred, but not often. If error, if you get this ridiculously low score, 52, is that even, maybe that's for the first nine holes, but realistically, let's put this into practical terms. A round of 60 would be, on average, 12 shots under par. If you want to change this, you can. Anyway, okay, back on track. This, again, if F5 is less than 60, put an X. F9. Because I said we've got this thing set up to not go below 60, it'll never happen. You can put this in front of this statement here and accomplish the same thing. Anyway, review the anatomy. If you're stumbling over this, read this and practice. Brad Williams, XL Prime.